Motivation is one of the biggest lies we've been taught to believe. We wait for it like a sign from above, hoping one day we'll wake up feeling ready, energized, inspired, finally prepared to change our lives. We tell ourselves that when motivation comes, everything will fall into place. We'll start working out, focus on our goals, fix our habits, become disciplined, confident, unstoppable. But days pass, weeks pass, and motivation never really arrives. Or it shows up briefly, like a spark, and disappears just as fast. And then we blame ourselves. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Motivation was never meant to save you. It was never meant to be reliable. Motivation is emotional, fragile, and inconsistent. It depends on your mood, your sleep, your stress, your environment. Expecting motivation to carry your life forward is like waiting for perfect weather before you leave the house. You'll be waiting forever. What nobody tells you is that motivated people don't start because they feel ready. They feel motivated because they started. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. The brain doesn't reward intention. It rewards movement. Even small, imperfect, uncomfortable action sends a signal to your nervous system. Something is happening. And that signal slowly builds energy, clarity, and confidence. The reason motivation feels like a myth is because we've been sold the wrong story. We're taught that progress should feel exciting, that change should feel inspiring, that if it feels hard or boring, something is wrong. But real change feels dull. It feels repetitive. It feels awkward and uncomfortable. And when that discomfort appears, we assume we've lost motivation, when in reality, we've just reached the point where growth actually begins. This is why people quit. Not because they're lazy, not because they lack willpower, but because they mistake resistance for failure. They think if this were right for me, it wouldn't feel this hard. But that thought is exactly what keeps them stuck. The truth is, resistance is not a stop sign. It's a checkpoint. It's your brain reacting to uncertainty, not danger. Motivation myths also keep us trapped in cycles of guilt. We promise ourselves we'll start tomorrow, on Monday, next month, when we feel better. And every delay reinforces the belief that something is missing inside us, that we're broken, that others have something we don't. But the only difference between people who change and people who don't is not motivation. It's tolerance for discomfort. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to suffer. It's about showing up even when your emotions don't cooperate. It's about acting without negotiating with your feelings. The moment you stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" and start asking, "What's the smallest action I can take right now?" everything shifts. Progress becomes quieter, less dramatic, but real. Motivation doesn't lead. It follows. It catches up after you've already moved. And once you understand that, you stop waiting for permission to start. You stop searching for the perfect mindset. You stop hoping one day you'll magically become someone else. You realize that change doesn't begin with inspiration. It begins with a decision made at a moment when you don't feel ready at all. So if you've been waiting for motivation, this is your wake-up call. You don't need it. You never did. What you need is movement, even messy movement, even slow movement. Because once you start, motivation will chase you. And this time, it won't be a myth.